All right, California Mudlarks, welcome to a Roundup.
Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Wanted to do a roundup of some of the more interesting and important finds that we've had over the last few videos. Had some good ones. So I wanted to go in a little more detail and depth on these finds, and I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned.
Wanted to start out with this interesting find, turn of the century, black onyx morning ring. Had no clue what a morning ring was until we made this discovery. Had some really smart subscribers tell me that, yeah, this is in fact a morning ring. And my understanding is that you would have one of these made when a loved one passed away to help you with the grieving and the mourning process. And that the black stone, which is called black onyx, would act to absorb all the bad or negative energy. And that would also help you get through such a difficult time as you were losing a loved one. Pretty good condition. The actual loop for the finger still intact, and I'm thinking that the metal setting is sterling silver. Did some additional research on black onyx and found out that it's been used in jewelry for thousands of years. Cleopatra, she loved to wear black onyx. She would wear it for its perceived protective properties, and she would also wear it to help absorb the ring. She believed would absorb all the negative and bad energy, and that would protect her as well. So black onyx morning ring, good find. Sticking with some of the jewelry finds that we had on that one day after the record rainfall, found this brooch the same day that we found the black onyx morning ring. In pretty good shape, has a brownish caramel colored stone that I found out is called carnelian. And I also was really surprised that the actual pin is still intact. And on this side of the brooch, the stone is faceted. The stone is faceted on this side and smooth on the other side. But Ivanka found this pretty good find, thinking that the metal is sterling silver around the stone, and another interesting find right here. Frozen Charlotte. So here's another find that I had no idea what in fact it was until I pulled it out of the ground. Had some smart viewers tell me that, yes, this is called a frozen Charlotte. And if you're not familiar with the story, it kind of goes something like this. This girl named Charlotte, she was on her way to a big party, and it was freezing cold that night. She was in a carriage and she had her beautiful dress on, but because she was so vain, she refused to put a coat on to protect her from the cold, because the coat would have covered up her pretty dress. And because of her vanity, she froze. Frozen Charlotte, she's got her baby. A couple viewers said that, yeah, it's a frozen Charlotte, but it was used as a cake topper, and that, it's actually not broken, that she never did have legs, that this was a frozen Charlotte cake topper. Quite possible. I'm not sure. Your imagination could figure that out, but it does say Paul Parrot Shoes on the back. Did a little bit of research on that company, and it was a kids shoe company that started in 1925 and was in heavy competition with a shoe company called Buster Brown. Buster Brown, I remember as a little kid wearing Buster Brown shoes. So I guess Buster Brown won out on that competition. Paul Parrot went away, but we still have the frozen Charlotte. All right, moving right along. Have a really old letter opener. probably made out of brass or copper, but I was able to read and clean it up a little bit so I could read what it said, and it is engraved. It says, Long Beach Sun, your morning paper. So this was probably an advertisement piece. If you subscribe to the paper, you'd get maybe a free letter opener. And it also has a ruler on the edge of it, so you could use it to measure things as well. But I did a little bit of research on the Long Beach Sun newspaper, and it started in 1925 and went out of business in 1944, right before the end of World War II. It says Long Beach Sun, and underneath that it says your morning paper. So probably a nice little advertisement piece. Pulled this out of the mud. Another cool thing about this letter opener, it has a phone number on it. It has a 5-digit phone number. That's how old this is, 5-digit phone number. And don't try this number, it probably won't work. Obviously it won't work, but the number was 652-11. 5-digit phone number. Long Beach Sun newspaper. Art Deco lipstick tube from the 1920s, probably made out of brass. When I first found this, I thought that it was a large caliber round of some sort, but nope, it's a lipstick tube. And if you look closely, you can see that it's heavily engraved and decorative. With the magnifying glass, you could see some of the images. One of the images on the side right here, you can kind of see it, is some kind of dancer. To me, it's a hula dancer, but can't be sure about that. I know the whole tiki thing was pretty popular back then, but definitely an interesting find. Art Deco lipstick tube. Okay, so yeah, this is a super fun find. Another one where I had no idea when I found it, but like usual, I have such great viewers and subscribers. They always help me out when I'm needing help on a find. And had a subscriber tell me that this is a potty training doll. Had no idea, but definitely makes sense. So I guess parents would use this to help give the kids a visual on how to properly use the potty chair. So you can see it's broken off from something right here, but you could see the potty chair, and little Junior is using it properly. So I don't know much more about this. Maybe it was connected to something that was put into the bathroom, and it would help give the kids a reminder of how to use the potty chair properly. If you do have more information on this piece, I think it's super cool. Potty chair training doll. Little amber bottle. Can't do a roundup without at least having one bottle in it. So I like this bottle. It is embossed on the bottom. Has the company name, Burnett Boston. Did a little bit of research on that company, and it's either an extract, like an almond extract type product, or some kind of medicine. I'm leaning towards extract because I've found other extract bottles, and they were not the same company, but similar color and similar size. But thought this was an interesting bottle. Burnett Boston. Okay, guys, so this is the mystery find of the bunch. Had a bunch of people tell me that this little piece of oval glass with this clenched fist symbol on it, if you look closely, you can see that it's a clenched fist symbol embossed into the glass. A lot of people told me that this is a possible rare intaglio, another artifact that I had no idea existed. I didn't even know what an intaglio was, so I'm definitely learning a lot of things from this awesome hobby that we love. So if you look closely, it's definitely a symbol of a clenched fist. Now, other people have told me that no, there's no way that this is an intaglio, that this is in fact a game token or a game piece from an unknown rare game that was played back at the turn of the 20th century. If you have any ideas on what this mystery piece is, please let me know. I'd be absolutely thrilled if I could figure out exactly what this was. But maybe it is an intaglio, have no idea. It does have the clenched fist symbol on it. Possibly a political symbol from, the early teens or the 1920s. My understanding is that an intaglio was used to stamp a symbol. And if this was actually an intaglio, this is what it would look like, the stamp. So yeah, it's like a perfect clenched fist. So really enjoyed this find, been researching it a lot. Either an intaglio or some kind of game piece. If you have any idea, please let me know. But definitely a mystery.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed some of these finds. If you did, please shoot me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I would really appreciate it if you would leave in the comment section. I respond to all comments. Please leave in the comment section which find you enjoyed the most. If you have any additional information on any of these finds, please let me know, and I will catch you on the next one. Talk to you later.